Okay, this exercise is using the BAPS board. It's the biomechanical ankle platform system. And we're asking the athlete in a seated position. This is the initial position that we start off with. He is going to keep his foot flat and toes flat on the board. And he's making circles with the board, keeping the edge of the board in contact with the ground at all times. Keeping his foot flat on the board, and the movement should only be at the ankle, so there should be no movement of his knee. Sometimes they have to hold their knee at the beginning just to remind themselves, and that's fine. We ask him to go 20 circles in the first direction, and then we'll ask him to switch directions and go the opposite way for another 20 circles. Typically the first way that they choose naturally, it's a more natural position for them, natural direction, and it's easier. The second direction is always going to be harder, just because they're not used to it. So keep your toes flat on the board. Good. And on the BAPS board, there's a silhouette of a foot. This is for his right foot. There's also a malleolar axis where you line up your malleoli, your little ankle bones, so you know where it's supposed to be. And on the opposite side, there's a half ball that you screw in. If you were to have sprained his left ankle, we can easily unscrew that ball, screw it on the other side, and we can increase the levels. I believe he's doing level 1, but we can increase through the 5 levels, and they just increase in size as they go. Keep your toes down. Good job. It's slow and controlled, and it's a lot harder than it looks. And then we would progress them into a standing position and do other things.